a team leader with Usborne Books and More, and today I'd like to share with you our 2020 nonfiction, starting with new series like this one, the A to Z joke book. So you've got the sports joke book, the animal joke book. The reason for A to Z is that every single letter of the alphabet has more than one joke that goes with it. So for example, what music do anglers listen to while fishing? Anything catchy. If you just grown, there might be a dad in your life that needs more fodder for their dad jokes. And even if not, you can have a lot of family fun with that one. My copies are pretty sticky because we went around the dinner table last night and told jokes. It was pretty fun. Next up, we have Dr. Maggie's grand tour of the solar system. So your kids are going to visit planets, moons, asteroids, all different parts of the solar system. We'll learn what the largest volcano in the solar system is and so much more. If you have a space lover, check that one out. Next up, we have That's a Job. I Like Animals. What jobs are there? So this is in picture book format. If you have a child that absolutely loves animals, this could really help ignite their imagination for their future job or a place they might want to volunteer at to be able to work with animals and see if it's for them. There are over 25 jobs, including mounted police officer, zookeeper, marine biologist, and then at the end there's a way for your child to see if they can find their perfect match. Next up, we have, for our history lovers, History Uncovered, the USA. And in this one, you're going to go through the history of the United States one layer at a time. So you can see that we can peek through the states to the growing our growing country here. We've got the America-shaped die cuts, and by the end, you get a look back at the people who helped build our country. Speaking of history, this is one of my favorites in the new releases. This is the Usborne Beginner's History Box. Look at all this goodness. I'll turn it this way so that you can see what all is included in it as well. We love history here, and we particularly love the beginner books because they do a great job of incorporating text with pictures, photographs, drawings, and they have quick links at the end too so that you can find out more information about anything you might be interested in. So really child-friendly format here. My son and my daughter love those. Next up, we have Peek Inside Bug Home. So this is an existing series. We have Peek Insides, we have Look Insides, we have See Insides for older children. You can see these flaps are a little bit bigger than some of the other ones, making it a fun way to explore the insect world. Next up, we have, speaking of Lift the Flap questions and answers about plastic. This one has over 60 flaps to lift, and it's going to tell you the how, the what, the when, the why, the where about plastic, such as how plastic is made, why does it take so long to break down, can plastic be recycled over and over again? So answer some of those questions your child might have or maybe hasn't even thought to ask yet. But I particularly like the end too, where it talks about how we can make a difference. Maybe your community has banned plastic straws. This would be a great way to open that conversation and talk about how we can be good stewards of our planet. Next up, we have another Lift the Flap, biggest, fastest, tallest, and you're going to find biggest dinosaur, fastest plane ever built, tallest waterfall, and there's some really neat pages like this one that have gigantic flaps that open all the way up or that open all the way down with all kinds of nice bite-sized facts for your children and lots of fun flaps to lift along the way. Our final book in the nonfiction set is See Inside Atoms and Molecules. I learned a lot reading this actually. I had my husband explain to me the difference between atoms and elements and how those go together. This actually does a really great job of explaining it. So it makes you curious, causes you to ask questions, which I think some of the best books do. So by the end, you're talking about bonds, you're talking about states of matter, you're talking about where atoms come from, and it ends with, get to the end here, the periodic table. So if your child is interested in further exploration, we also have an excellent periodic table jigsaw puzzle and a book as well. Thanks for joining me.